it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, aka Tyrone Koppel, 100% authentic and legitimate ghost paralegal, exerciser, personal trainer. That my cash app's in the bio. I exercise ghosts. More at 11.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. The scary videos you're about to watch are guaranteed to shiver your timbers.
That can't not shiver my timbers. I ain't
TikTok
no pirate.
user Jessie519 is a young mom who just recently gave birth to her son. Now across her account, you'll find countless videos of her showing off her new bundle of joy. Well, late one night, she could hear her son crying in the room next door. Out of curiosity, she decided to check the baby monitor, and this is what she saw.
Yo, I wouldn't pay no bills, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely watch a movie with her, yeah. Hey, look. Half off your first
investigative report. As her son was crying in his crib, something appeared to yank his leg. All of a sudden, his body jolted downward, and his leg extended as if someone tried to pull him. This eerie footage sent chills down Jessie's spine as she watched it, making her question if what she saw really just happened. So do you think something paranormal caused this? Or was this simply just her son moving on his own? You decide. Number 2. A woman named Carrie doesn't post too often on TikTok, but recently she turned to this app and searched for answers. On June 30th, around midnight, Carrie decided to order some food through DoorDash, and around 30 minutes later, the delivery driver arrived. But as Carrie watched her food get dropped off through her security camera, she noticed something unnerving in the background.
Was it her titty meat? What?
As the woman knelt down to drop off the food, no one can be seen behind her. But as a car passed by, its headlights illuminated a chilling figure in the background. At the end of the driveway, this creepy figure stood motionless as it stared towards the woman on the porch. Carrie has no idea what to make of this. Was this a ghost, or a hungry stranger patiently waiting to steal the food the woman just dropped off?
It wasn't a horny stranger.
Number 3.
Horny strangers are way worse than hungry strangers.
It's a place to have fun and make fond memories. But for a girl named Jalen, there's one memory that she'd like to forget. One night in 2019, around 10 p.m., Jalen was on the boardwalk with her best friend Scarlett. The shops were closed and the amusement park was shut down for the night. But as they stood on the dimly lit boardwalk, one of the nearby rides began to move on its own. Jalen quickly began recording and managed to catch something terrifying.
Okay, but the boardwalk closed like half an hour ago.
This is scary.
Where the Okay, I'm really bad at this one.
Don't drop your phone.
No one's on there. Is there?
Wait. Okay, I totally saw someone in your camera, but I didn't see them. Can we go?
As the ride descended down, a dark figure can be seen in the seat facing Jalen. But this figure eerily vanished right before their eyes. If we zoom in, we can clearly see a pale face and dark shoulders that quickly disappeared as the ride went down.
She was bad.
In shock at what they just witnessed,
Hey, yo, look,
Jalen and
I'll be the pappy. I'll be the pappy for that shit,
immediately
man.
left the
You know what I'm
boardwalk.
saying? I ain't changing no diapers.
Number 4.
I ain't watching kids.
My Haunted
I'm
Hotel,
not
located in
taking them to
Chester,
school.
England,
I
is the
ain't
world's
doing none
most
of that.
documented ongoing
But I
paranormal
would watch a
investigation.
movie. I watch
This
a good
400-year-old
action movie
hotel
with
was
it.
once an inn,
Women love
sitting in the
action
heart
movies.
of one of the UK's most
Especially
haunted
Marvel
cities.
movies, special effects.
16 cameras are constantly rolling throughout the hotel,
Next thing you know,
always ready to catch anything
she has
strange
6
that
children.
might happen.
You know what I mean? I ain't paying for none of them. No child support. Bro, y'all reaction
Guests
was
are
scary
invited
than the
inside
ghost
to spend
thing.
the night and see for themselves what kind of paranormal evidence they can find. Well, one night, 2 guests named Stephen and Sarah bravely ventured inside the hotel. With a K2 meter in hand, they incredibly had a full-blown conversation with someone on the other side.
Can you tell us what letter your name begins with, please, if I go through the alphabet? Is it A? Your first name begins with A.
Are you
Can you just confirm by changing the lights?
Are you attractive? Are you female?
A. Okay, is it Andrew?
Azalea? Like Iggy?
Is it Arthur?
Like the cartoon on PBS?
Can you think of any other names?
Is it Alistair?
This is very, very strong stuff right now. I have no idea who this is.
Like in the Latin?
Yeah, could be this male figure again.
Show us your
I
titty
know, I
meat.
am too.
Is it Arthur?
I asked Arthur.
Did you? Adrian?
Can you freestyle?
Alexander? Alexander? Is that your name?
Oh my god, that is clear as day.
Do you have Instagram?
What is going on?
Alexander.
So can you just confirm, Alexander, is that your name and it was your sword?
Do you know the hose?
This is intelligent EMF spikes. There's no other way.
We need to now confirm that name some other way, just to, like, you know, double up the evidence on it. I don't want to just go on a K2 alone.
Absolutely.
I think we should follow this further.
We need to try and find a year out. So this has been here since what, 1622, this building? So we
What
need
year,
to try
what
and
year
get,
did they say the sword was?
well, we need to ask that question so that the device, so
Okay.
Alexander answers.
Alexander, was you alive in 1650?
Or say, let's start 1600s. 1600s. So what about 16? Okay, thank you. So 1610? In the 1620s? 1630s? 1640s? 1640s. Okay, so if we go through each year then, you can tell me which year in the 1640s. Was it 1641? 1642?
Did the hose do mouth the south in 1640?
1643? 1644? 1645? 1645, thank you very much.
45! 1645!
Hold on, we've got that, so that'd have been...
That's English Civil War. That is the Siege of Chester, 1645.
that very year? Or
1645, Battle of Roughton Moor. King Charles was here in the city, watched his army defeated at Roughton Moor.
A mind-blowing, history-making and remarkable breakthrough.
The way the light on the K2 meter lit up in response to their questions repeatedly doesn't look like a mere coincidence. And from the responses they got, it sounds like this couple managed to make contact with someone named Alexander who was alive in 1645. On another night in the hotel, a camera on one of the many hallways caught a figure.
What we had just captured was a residual manifestation, a true full-bodied apparition, and this black mass forces our room 7 corridor camera into infrared mode. You can even see the curtain move, which is caused by some sort of unexplained draft of air. I immediately film this on my phone and run upstairs.
A chilling black figure was caught moving past a doorway. And incredibly, as it passed by, the curtain on the other side mysteriously moved, as if a burst of air went through it. With no one in the room at the time, this video is truly unexplainable. So if you're interested in getting no sleep, then consider spending the night at my haunted hotel.
No.
Number 5.
No.
A man that goes by Plankwalker on TikTok recently posted a video that caught my eye. According to this man, a friend of his received a motion notification from her security camera, and as she curiously took a look at the footage, she was left feeling uneasy.
What the fuck? What is that? Y'all haunted by
On the left side of the screen, a white anomaly
the
appeared.
Virgin Mary?
This strange glowing mass glided from left to right before going out of view. This bizarre shape doesn't appear to be a bug. and definitely doesn't look like your typical orb. I'm not gonna pretend like I have any clue what this is. So what do you think?
Hey, you better have the rent money.
Number 6. A girl named Devin from the Bunny Squid 95 TikTok account found herself in a terrifying situation. Back in 2020, Devin and her fiance moved into a small apartment above an old house. Almost immediately after getting settled in, they began to notice strange things happening inside. On an almost daily basis, they would hear weird sounds, the lights would flicker, and objects would move on their own right in front of them. But nothing freaked them out more than when they would hear voices coming from the other side of their bedroom door. Devin began recording this activity, and what she caught on video is truly terrifying.
Hey guys, it's 12 o'clock in the morning, and I heard some weird noises. Jesus Christ, oh my god.
After hearing weird noises, objects on the table began moving on their own. She kept her phone by her side, ready to record, and later that night, this eerie activity continued.
Okay, so I just got up to turn the light on, and there's still... Okay, and yeah, okay. Yeah, there's still weird happening.
She's very positive. I like her attitude.
Okay, goodbye.
In the days that followed, things continued to get weirder, and she noticed that most of this activity happens in the kitchen.
Hi guys, I had just gotten up to show everybody that my fan is just a regular oscillating fan. It's not anything that would be able to move. A ceramic cup, as you can see now. And then I started hearing some noises, so I was going to just record and see what happened. Okay, so you can see a lot of the activity is centered mostly in my kitchen. It's probably not a coincidence. I'll show you guys the garage sometime. It's directly below the kitchen, but yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens down there too.
From a Taco Bell bag to a heavy knife block, the entity in her home looks to be desperately trying to get her attention. With many viewers curious about the haunting she was experiencing, one person suggested trying the Reality Ripple filter, which supposedly reveals any spirits that are in the room with you. But as she tried this filter, she captured more than she expected.
Okay. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, that's just the outline of the paper towel and the water bottle. Oh, okay. Are we in the chair then? Is that what I'm supposed to see?
Oh, right in front of us. What?
Hello? Oh, okay.
As she panned the camera around the room, a chilling disembodied voice was caught. Sounding like it said, "Over here." Maybe this spirit was trying to tell her where to point the filter. Luckily for Devin, she no longer lives in this apartment and hasn't noticed any other activity around her. Number 7. TikTok user Reagan Summers doesn't have many posts on TikTok, but one of them happens to be a strange encounter she had on July 9th. After leaving the Winston-Salem Mall in North Carolina with a few friends, they noticed something otherworldly flying through the sky.
What in the hell?
Oh, it's a Transformers.
They're stopping.
Autobots, assemble.
What is that?
You ain't never seen the Transformer movies? That's clearly Ironhide.
I don't know what that is,
Look,
but they're
one just
moving
disappeared.
around.
That big one.
They're like moving.
That one just went sideways.
What?
I told you I got a good ass eye.
Oh, that's not normal.
That's like over Greensboro.
What the hell is it?
Yeah, I hear gunshots now.
That Kirby
Four
coming
glowing
in on a
objects
star?
appeared to be falling from the sky, with a trail of fire behind them before suddenly stopping in midair. These unidentified objects hovered in place before they slowly began to disappear. Reagan and her friend stared up in awe as they struggled to come up with a reasonable explanation for what they were witnessing. Number 8. A video uploaded to the Blue Candle YouTube channel exploded in views as people couldn't believe what they were seeing. While a man was walking his dogs at night, they suddenly began barking at something in the distance, appearing to try to scare off something potentially dangerous. The man behind this account began recording, and what he captured is downright unsettling.
I see that. That could be a person. Looks like a dude taking a dump. Homie back there got newspaper and everything. Just like in the first Friday. Either that or a pistol. Yeah, he's pooping. Easily.
Behind the staircase, a dark figure could be seen lurking in the shadows. Almost blending into the darkness, this figure leaned forward, peering out at the barking dogs. Despite the nearby light illuminating the stairs, this being remained a solid black as it eerily moved back and forth. They say dogs are man's best friend, which looks to be true, as his dogs tried to warn him of the ghostly creep nearby. Number 9. Located in southwest Florida is the Mayaca River State Park, a beautiful destination to explore nature, stay in an RV, or vacation in one of the many cabins on the property. Built in the 1930s, these old cabins are an interesting sight to see. Well, for a woman named Alicia Galvin, she saw a lot more than she expected when visiting this park. Accompanied by her boyfriend, the couple explored the area before finding their way to the cabins. Her boyfriend began recording a video of her inside, but he ended up catching something chilling.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the somebody in there with you?
No.
She kind of cute.
As Alicia stood in the cabin, a ghostly figure can be seen in the background. This pale figure quickly moved from right to left, immediately catching her boyfriend's attention. They both immediately looked inside the cabin, only to find no one. Alicia had no idea what was just behind her. Until this day, this video remains a mystery.
I just ran on her.
Number 10.
Over
on the Lakeshore Paranormal YouTube channel, a paranormal investigator named Darren is on a mission to find proof of the afterlife. Back in 2018, he was called to do a private home investigation after a family noticed a dark presence lurking in their home. Darren immediately went down to the basement to conduct a spirit box session, but while trying to make contact with this entity, something was caught in the background.
Not gonna leave until you give me a sign.
Movement back there. Shadow. Shadow like came out from the where the heater is and went back the other way. I got it on video. You can see it. It was short. It was just like a shadow that came out from there.
Are you down here?
Yeah, I saw it was total shadow on here.
I got the chills right here.
Come around the corner.
Over here, look at this. Look at my arm.
Don't get my tattoos, nigga.
Is that you?
Get some tattoos out of here, man.
Definitely saw shadow.
You feel forearm.
As he patiently waited for a voice to come through, a dark figure was caught moving in the background. A faint, shadowy figure moved from right to left, directly behind him. The cameraman noticed this figure immediately, and as they went to take a closer look, Darren instantly got chills. This was the only time during the investigation that this figure made an appearance. But this is definitely enough proof that something supernatural is in this family's home. Number 6. A man named Tim Saver is an overnight security guard at an undisclosed facility. And during his time working there, he's noticed strange activity happening throughout the building. And according to Tim, things tend to get even creepier every night around 3 a.m.
I'm the only guard left in this facility willing to work the night shift. The following two corridors are dreadful to walk through.
Come on, man. That door closed and scared the crap out of me. What makes it scary?
Something bad happened here.
What makes it so scary to walk through?
The negative energy is suffocating. The next walk through is at 3 a.m. That is the worst and most intense.
While completely alone during his shifts, Tim began documenting his terrifying experiences on TikTok.
I don't have to be here. I can quit any time. But I'm drawn to this place. Whatever is going on, I feel like I need to see it through. The following video takes place in one of the break rooms. I try my first feeble attempt at communication. Please excuse my raspy voice. I'm still recovering.
It just got really cold in here. I had to turn off my radio earlier. It's jumping with static. Usually that means it's close. Man, that's cold. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
You gotta check that microwave for ghost and demon residue.
Yeah, I can definitely feel something in here. Just saw my apple move. Just saw him move.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What do you want? Who are you?
Your lunch. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What does this mean? What do you want?
Yo, coffee.
Why are you playing games? Why did you attack me the other day? What do you want?
And as time went on, things got progressively worse, to the point where Tim had a horrifying physical encounter.
This job.
You might want to leave his job, bro. You might want to leave his job, bro. His job is not worth all that, man. I'm almost scared to see what happens, bro. Ah! Yeah, never mind. Damn that. Get out of here, bro. Run. Nah. What? Oh, hell no. What are we doing? You serious? This ghost been watching The Grudge. I don't trust any of it. One of them paperback, one of them. Quit. Leave the job. You gonna leave? Hey, fuck. I was trying to. What?
After turning his phone off, the sound of someone slapping Tim's arm can be heard. But as he panned the camera around, no one else was in the room. And after the lights eerily went out, a small ghostly hand can be seen on the box in front of him. But as he peered behind the box, absolutely nothing was there. And after hearing a bone-chilling disembodied scream, an unseen force appears to drag Tim across the room until the video cuts off. This unbelievable footage really has me sitting here scratching my head. And if these clips are genuine, then Tim is officially the bravest man on Earth, because
ain't nothing bravery about sticking around to get your ass whooped by paranormal forces.
he's still working at this facility to this day.
What?
And just this week, he posted a video of his most recent encounter.
I was hurt during this encounter. This is not the same entity. It's not her.
Why are you still here? The money can't be that good, man.
Please protect me, God.
And you gonna a word? You better be wearing a cross or something. You better have you better have some holy water. You better start yelling, "The power of Christ compels you," and throw in the holy water. The power of Christ compels you.
Hello?
Oh boy. Oh no, that can't be good. What you looking at? You good? What? Give a step up the lip, you little. Shit. I'm not scared, just startled. Yeah, I don't.
Whoa.
I don't think I like this. No. No. Man, ho! Quit playing! This is that shit from Left 4 Dead.
Hello?
It's a witch.
Who's there?
You only fall for this one time.
Hello?
After hearing a noise in one of the rooms, Tim bravely went to investigate. But while inside, one of the mannequins fell on its own, followed by a large piece of glass shattering on the floor. And if you listen closely, the disembodied sound of a woman crying can be heard. I gotta admit, these videos are incredibly convincing. But is this a genuine haunting, or just a very, very well-made hoax? Number 7. Over on TikTok, a woman named Sabrina is a barber and a tattoo enthusiast. But little did she know that she's also the owner of a haunted apartment. After moving in, she began to notice that doors would be open that she definitely remembered closing. And alongside a feeling of never being alone, she always had a hunch that something paranormal was lingering inside. Well, with a camera in her living room, she caught her first piece of evidence that she may just be right.
Is that Tinkerbell? Some of that pixie dust.
An eerie flickering orb appeared in the room and amazingly changed directions multiple times. Although Sabrina could always shrug this off as simply being dust, what her camera caught next is absolutely bone-chilling.
Word? Can it not be bone-chilling? with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Lord knows, if having the crap scared out of me meant I enjoyed the video, then I thoroughly enjoyed the video. I will say, I've never seen someone get dragged into a dark room by ghost females that are obviously of an ominous sort of nature, but there's a first time for everything. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Join me on the Discords. Twist.